we're going to continue on voting rights. In the last video, we didn't really have a chance to understand more than just the issues themselves and how to approach them. We didn't get to peel back the onion, drill down, parse out all the particulars. So today, let's look at some examples and see how we actually go about that. The Brennan Center says there is a disturbing trend of launching illegitimate partisan reviews of election results. Whoa. Illegitimate? There's an alarm bell going off right there. They say there's state laws allowing a partisan review of election results, and that is designed to suppress votes, subvert election outcomes. Well, if we were back in the schoolyard, we'd say, prove it. So what are we talking about anyway? Let's remove the opinion words, and what we're talking about are laws that let one party, Democrats or Republicans, depending on your state, pass laws that let their people review the election results. Okay, so once you know what the law itself says, not what someone else is telling you, you can decide if you think that's good or bad. Or maybe you just want to get some more information. And watch the words that are being used, particularly the adjectives. Watch the words, particularly the adjectives. Michigan is said to have a ballot initiative to pass restrictive measures that the governor can't veto. And I'm not touching that one. But it's said that the referendum would eliminate the ability of voters who lack voter identification to cast a regular ballot. Hear what they did there? It's a restrictive measure. Well, the question is it? People who lack voter registration, what do they mean by that? And cast a regular ballot. Go into each one of those words and see what it really means, and then you can decide if you agree that that's a good thing or a bad thing. Another example, and as my philosophy professor used to say, don't argue with my example, I'll just get another one. But this is a law from Texas that is said to have been one of the harshest restrictive voter laws passed. It is said to make it harder for voters with disabilities to get assistance. It constrains election workers' ability to stop harassment by poll watchers, and it bans 24-hour and drive-through voting. Now, which one of those three things can you form an opinion on right away, and which should you get more information before you decide for yourself? A, makes it harder for voters with disabilities to get assistance. Don't you want to know what get assistance means? To see whether you think it, first of all, it makes it harder at all, and then even if it does, if that's a good thing or not. Okay. B, constrains election workers' ability to stop harassment by poll watchers. All right, constrains election workers. What does that mean? And to stop harassment by poll watchers. Again, you can't tell what that is until you find out what it really means, what's involved in the bill itself, not what somebody is telling you. But C says this bans 24-hour and drive-through voting. Now there you have enough information to form an opinion. Do you think that 24-hour and drive-through voting should be allowed? If so, then this bill would be restrictive because it stops something that you think should be allowed. We don't know unless you look at the particulars, and that's what we're really talking about here. Get all the information you can before you decide. Let's all be critical thinkers. We all that are old enough to vote, we all have a vote. Our vote counts. My vote counts. Your vote counts. Don't give it to anyone else. You decide. And now I'm going to get off the stump for today. And remember, de gustibus non est disputatum. See you real soon with some more thoughts.